I think to me design is an extension of architecture. To me, they're really the same things. It's just the scale is different. I got involved in 3D printing around, I think, 7 years ago. Yeah, when I first started to design my thesis in the university. And then I started using it in the project, and the course was called Emergent Technologies and Design. So you can kind of see where the 3D printing would come and play, but it wasn't only about 3D printing. It was also about understanding older materials in a different way, which you kind of click the idea of why I'm so interested in combining the new technologies with the traditional craftsmanship, because a lot of times the materials, the daily materials we deal with, have so many untapped potentials that we just need to understand and use them in a smarter way. I think to me design is an extension of architecture. To me, they're really the same things. It's just the scale is different. It doesn't have that many criteria as architecture does in terms of dealing with environment, etc., etc. But it has its own limitations, its own beauties. I call limitations beauties to me, because limitations help you shape unique projects. Because with no limitation, you can't really create unique projects as well. It kind of shape your form, like a sculpture, in a sense. So design to me, the practical side of it, is very interesting. But being an architect, I think, allows me to think of design beyond practicality of it and think of ideologies that can be added to it. So the algorithm that we created for this project is an algorithm that takes you from A to B. And A, to me, was the existing view, and B is the current furniture. And then the definition of algorithm itself is a series of defined instructions that can take you from one point with really detailed steps, take you to the next point. And I use algorithms quite a lot because I find them helpful in every walk of life, in fact. And because I am interested in systematic creativity, using an algorithm was an opportunity for me to keep certain characteristics of the existing design and add some more. The general conception of 3D printing is that you create something in the computer, you press a button, you've got a form. But this is not the case. First of all, before you press that button, you spend hundreds and hundreds of hours in front of the computer to perfect the process, a geometry that is printable. I think Morgan knows now that we produced so many things that were not printable, and we had to get into all the details of the possibilities of that particular machine for this particular design that make that design possible. And also, once the button is pressed, the object is created, there is a huge post-processing step that needs to be done before the piece is usable. As we saw today, there is quite a bit of cleaning, fixing, processes that need to be done to a piece to just become the raw piece, and then you have to finish them, paint them, and make it available for the market. I think the dilemma, the challenge that we have is communication. People don't quite know what it is, and for that reason sometimes the whole process is condemned as an effortless process. It is for sure not an effortless process. It's just a new process. And it's also the possibility of one-of-a-kind production. Same type of thing that we managed to add in the real, and maybe that's revolutionizing the industry, which is providing individual differences in a mass-produced piece. So our 6 set of dining chair, each one of them is tiny bit different. So they're from the same family, but each one of them is slightly different to the other one. And that's bringing a bit of personality in design, not repetition. So to me, design, in one sentence, is creating an experience and bringing more quality into daily lives of people.